Welcome back, everybody, here at Colby-Sawyer College alongside Coach Viola. Coach, can you tell us about your favorite parts about coaching here at Colby-Sawyer?
Ooh, that's a good, I think ever since I got my first kind of step on campus when I was interviewing, it was a place that felt like home. The other coaches are fantastic. We kind of push each other and support each other, and it's a special place that I really hope to be here for a long time. And there's so much history in the women's basketball program especially, and we're really looking to get back to those winning ways and that winning tradition for the women's program.
Can you talk a little bit about recruiting and just how strong New Hampshire high school basketball is in trying to recruit some of the athletes in-state as well as out-of-state?
Yeah, I think when you look across for us, kind of, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, the level of play across those three states, and especially New Hampshire, it's so good. And we really talk about we want to win our backyard and win the Upper Valley and get the top recruits we can get from our state. We certainly want to go after, and we talk about really recruiting the person first, and we want kids who are Colby-Sawyer kids that love it here when they step on campus and are excited about what's going on here, and not just in our women's basketball program, but in athletics as a whole and across the whole campus community too.
You guys have a tough conference to play each year. Can you take us through and tell us some of your favorite opponents to play?
Yeah, I think today, with St. Joe's in Maine, it's just there, Coach McDevitt has been there for a long time. The level of success he's had and the history of success there and state tournaments, we want to get to be a program that kind of competes at that same level and go in state tournaments, and Emmanuel and, St. Joe's, Connecticut, and there's just so many strong teams, Albertus Magnus, you see in different styles of play, and it just pushes you to be at your best as a coach day in and day out, and no scout's easy, no video session's easy, and you're trying to get ready for every opponent and to get your team ready. So it's been pushing me and challenging me here and going into year two, but it's a great conference, and we're excited to kind of compete and fight for a playoff spot.
Take us through a little bit of this season. You guys had a strong start earlier on. Obviously, there's been some challenges along the way. What can you tell us about this season?
Yeah, I think starting off 6-0 really gave us a lot of confidence early, and then we kind of hit some, strong opponents. Nichols, their system and their style of play is really challenging, and, to go on the road at Amherst and then come back to play Coast Guard, just two really strong programs in the region. We're trying to find our identity again and who we are, and, going through a couple losses and, a couple injuries too that has kind of made us have to find ourselves again. And I think we started to do that again today, and hopefully to carry that over to continuing conference play on Wednesday and Saturday of next week, and really start changing, playing for 40 minutes and then finding success and then finding a win again.
What's your philosophy in terms of your mid-season recruitment? Halfway through, there's a lot of schools that bring in a few new players for the second semester. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of been the right kids that reached out at the right time. Last year we had two that came in and really rejuvenated us and brought us a lot of energy. And this year, Lauren was one that we really recruited hard. Going into the year, we wanted her to start in the fall, and ultimately, she made a different decision, and that's okay. I think it's exciting to have her decide now to come back and join the program, and you just see how kind of flawlessly she's been able to step in, and we hope we can kind of continue to do that, kids fall in love with the school. And that for us is really talking about the Colby-Sawyer kid that she went somewhere else and goes, no, I think I really want to be at Colby-Sawyer. So that's when I kind of take that we're doing something right.
What do you think the biggest challenges are going to be for you guys to get back on the winning side of things? Obviously, you've battled hard, you've improved.
Yeah, I think it's putting together 40 minutes and then having that belief for 40 minutes, and teams are going to go on runs and we're going to have struggles. And for a younger team, sometimes that mental aspect can take a little bit longer to get there, that we bat that mental toughness and resiliency, and we're really trying to build that with our team in practice and film sessions and point that stuff out and celebrate it when we do show that resilience.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks so much.
Please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out a bunch and is completely free. Thank you.